Okay, so we shall start with operators today. I would just be revising it since one of the student asked me to revise operators so that the base is strong. Also, others who also can revise along with me. Okay, I'll be asking questions. All you guys have to answer in the chat box or unmute yourself and answer. Okay, so you guys are ready, right? For operators.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I hope others are also ready. So listen carefully, okay? So operators means what are operators basically the English meaning? It's something that we do operation with, like the operators like plus, minus, multiplication, into, division. So there are different kinds of operators that we use in C also. These are the most important five operators. Then we learn the further operators. Okay. First one is addition. This does a very simple job, that is adding two numbers. Okay. And next one is subtraction. This is also very simple. It just subtracts two number. Okay. This is a sign for multiplication, and this multiplies two or more numbers or anything, two numbers. So for division we use this sign. Okay. Next is this one, percentage. We use this as remainder. I'll explain each one using examples. Okay. Uh,
Guys, CBT के पहले जितने भी एग्जाम्स है या FOP एग्जाम्स are there, it is not compulsory, it is mandatory, you can enjoy. Yashna, continue बस.
okay. Huh. So this one I was talking about the remainder operator, which means that if you like yeah, the division, whenever you divide something, first thing you have something called as a quotient, and then you have something called as a remainder. You remember this, right? So basically, what this operator does is, if you give two numbers, then it will find the remainder of the two numbers. Okay. Remainder means, so I'll take examples. Now you guys have to answer this question one by one. इसका आउटपुट क्या होगा? What if I calculate 12 plus 4 in C? Answer.
16.
Hmm, cool. What will be the answer for this if I calculate 3.98 minus 4 in C? If the numbers are too huge for you, you can use a calculator and answer me.
Minus 0.02.
Minus? Who said that?
Minus 0.02.
Who said it?
सांझ.
Cool, okay. So this will be your answer. So what I mean to say that you can even get negative. Is my voice breaking?
ना ठीक है.
So what this means to be said is that you can even get negative numbers. Next, what will C give me as if I do this?
6.8.
Very good, 6.8. What about this?
4.5.
Someone is joining. Yeah, I hope everybody is also listening along with Sanj. 4.5. Okay. What will be this be? Anyone? Anyone who's understood what this percentage does would be able to answer, because
1.
very good.
1.
Did you
1.
get that, Sanj?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one basically means it's the remainder, right? So when you divide 3 and 13, you get, it will go 4 times, that is 3 fours are 12, and you get 1 as the remainder, right? That's why here you get 1 as the answer. So is these operators clear? These operators are clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it's clear for everyone, including Saksham, because Saksham specifically had a doubt in this. Saksham, is this clear? Operators, ये वाला इतना clear है? Is this much clear to you? Yeah, this is clear. Now I'll give you a question. You have to not also remember, guys, whenever you are solving, I mean, whatever like operators you give, for example, here I've given multiple operators. C follows a rule, okay? So there is something called as precedence. That means after one after the other, but in a simpler way, you can remember it as a Bodmas rule, which you learnt in your lower classes. Basically, board mass means first you do the brackets, then off, then you do the division, and then addition, then subtraction. Okay, so keeping this in mind, I want you guys to find the answer for these. This is the code. You have to tell me what is the output of the code without running the code. You have to solve it by yourself and tell me in like 3 minutes of time. You are not supposed to type the code and check it in the GDB. Just tell me the output of this code. So this will make everything clear. This code alone. Okay. Just look at the numbers, look at the data type, and what I'm trying to print, and then just tell me what will be the output of this code. Okay. One by one, you guys can you tell the order? Board mass, I told you, right? I'll write here because the precedence is not that easy to remember. Just remember this.
Rashna, can you show the screen?
Yeah,
Can you show
sure.
the questions?
So this is I'll post this question in the chat box so that you guys are not supposed to check it in the GDB. Okay, just solve it in your paper pen and try to tell me, because then I'll ask you how you got it. So you can't do not do the mistake of checking it in the GDB. I've posted the question in the chat box. Try to solve them and post the output in the chat box. Okay. I'll give you 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, Saksham, especially you, I'm expecting an answer from you. बाकी लोग भी करो, अच्छे से करो और आउटपुट मत देखना, पेपर पेन्स लेके करो. Okay? Keep keep posting your answers. I'll check. Okay. I need guys. I need the whole output because it has 4 printf statement. I need the whole output, like one after the other, one after the other. तो सब एक साथ कैलकुलेट करके सब एक साथ मुझे भेजना. ओके.
Yeah, done and posted in the chat box.
हाँ, गुड सांज. आई नीड सक्षम योर आंसर प्लीज फास्ट. Are you guys able to do? I see that only one or two students have answered it correctly. Rest are still finding out, I guess. Saksham, were you able to do? I think वो stand पे रख के चला गया. Remove him from the meeting. Saksham. See, we will move on because Saksham, I guess, is just gone away since he had the doubt to take it. Yeah, yeah. Did you solve? Did you get the answers? Wait until you do because we'll wait. Others also do and post the answers in the chat box, and I will see each of your answer and I'll tell you कि किस किसने करेक्ट किया. त्रिभुवन check check. त्रिभुवन check. Mallikarjun check. Tribhuvan, Mallikarjun and Ramesh check. Suhas check check. Yeah, I guess we guys got enough time to solve. Saksham, I'm guessing you were not able to solve. Even others, I'm guessing you were not able to solve because so we will take that problem, okay? So this was the code. The correct answers were given by Sanj first, and then it was given by Komal, and then I guess Mallika Arjun did a little mistakes, and then he did fine, and then Mahib. That's all. Huh. So we'll take this code. This is the correct output: 16, 24, 25, and minus 25. Very good, Sanj. You were very quick. Uh, Rest, we'll solve it now. Saksham, I want you to on your mic so that I can explain this to you. पहले तो यहाँ पर I have already declared, I mean predefined the numbers, so this wasn't a big problem. Here I'm calculating what? First, you should see what I'm calculating here, right? So I'm calculating 6 plus A divided by 5 into B. Is this part clear? What we are doing exactly here? I need someone who have already answered to answer this question. Maybe I'll take Komal. Komal, what does this mean? Whatever I've highlighted. Komal.
Hmm? 6
Huh.
plus A divided
A divided by?
5 into B.
Yeah. So for first what you did is first you did the numerator part, then you did the denominator part,
Denominator.
then you divided, right? First,
Yeah.
what did you get in the numerator?
6 plus A. 25 plus 6.
Hmm.
31.
Very good. And what you got in the denominator?
10.
Okay. So what is the answer that you got? Why is it not 3.1? Now many of you would have this problem. Why is it not? Isn't this 3.1?
Because it is int.
Huh?
Int it is. A is int.
So it should print 3.
It is gone by BODMAS.
Very good. Who was that? Sanj, I guess. So that is a very good answer. So BODMAS, according to BODMAS, what should be calculated? What will be calculated first?
Division.
Yeah, BOD. BOD. Yes, correct. Very good. So division was done first. Then the multiplication was done. So in that way, we would get like 6 plus what was A? That was 25 divided by 5 into B, which was 2. So because of BODMAS, we see that BOD division comes first. So this was calculated first, which was 5, right? Now 6, so this became 6 plus, so 25 by 5 was calculated first, which came out to be 5, and then multiplication was done because of the BODMAS rule, and that is why we get the answer here as 5 into 2, that is 10. So therefore it was 6 plus 10, which was 16. Many of you did it well. Very good. Okay, ये समझ गए तुम लोग? सक्षम, ये क्लियर हो गया? या तो हमेशा याद रखना, BODMAS का रूल हमेशा याद रखना। सी ऐसा है कि इफ यू डोंट पुट ब्रैकेट्स, सपोज आई वुड हैव पुट व्हाट इफ आई पुट ब्रैकेट्स हियर, if I put brackets here, then brackets will get calculated first, because remember the rule of BODMAS: brackets first, of next, division next, multiplication next. So if division is there, it will first divide, then multiply, then add. Okay, now tell me iska answer kya mila? 24. Many of you now, the ones who have done, Sant, could you tell how you did this? Like you did A divided by B into B. This was koi bol sakta hai. Now I've explained the first printf. Now
Yeah,
can
just a second. The
yeah
second one you're asking?
हाँ
It was according to BODMAS, first to divide A by B and then into B.
very good, right? तो because of BODMAS पहले division हुआ, so division was 25 by 2, which was equal to how much? 25 by 2,
12.5.
12. 12.5, 12 it will be, because it is percentage D. Now I'm then multiplying it by 2, which is equal to 24. Now did you get how you got 24 here? Always remember
Yes.
BODMAS rule. Now can someone else except Sant can answer this question to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell. Tribhuvan.
Tribhuvan. I am Mallikarjuna.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to guess by your voices. Okay.
Okay.
uh,
C.
C, which is 25 Hmm.
20.5.0
divided
divided by
by 2.
2.
Hmm.
Point yes, into
Into?
2.
So
2.
how did you calculate? You did division first, right?
Yeah.
So how was it
It's
like?
25.
So it was 12 into
12.5 into
huh?
0.2.
12.5.
You have to 2. 5. That's right.
12.5 into
2 is equal to 25.
equal to 25. Very good. Now, why did Mallikarjuna consider this 0.5? Anyone can answer? Anyone except Mallikarjuna? Huh?
Okay.
Uh,
Float.
can anyone else answer? Like, why did he take like 21.5? 12.5, but in this case, we took only 12. But in this case, we took 12.5.
Float.
Very good. So because of this float, we have written your percentage F. This 0.5 also got considered. In this case, we wrote percentage D. That's why it didn't get considered. This was quite easy. A ka negation. It was just A's negation, which was minus 25. I guess last one was very easy, but still a lot of you have done mistake. So now is this part clear? So BODMAS rule and all that is clear now.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. So one thing that you need to remember is when you're doing such a calculation, you see that C will divide first, then multiply. But if you put a bracket, it will calculate whatever is inside the bracket first. So always remember that whenever you're calculating anything, you have to put brackets so that you know because of BODMAS rule again, brackets gets calculated first. So I think this part is done. We'll go to the next part of operators. Which are these operators? So these are also used, but these are like special operators where whose answer you get only in zeros and ones. Okay, these answers that you get for when you use these operators, you get it only in zeros and ones. This is the equality operator or something like double equal to. You check if the left hand side is equal to right hand side. If left hand side is equal to right hand side, then you get the answer as 1. If it is not equal, then you get as 0. Is this clear? Yeah, I hope it is clear for others also. This means that if LHS is equal to RHS, you get the answer as 1. If it is not equal,
1.
you get it as 0. Now, this is another operator which is called not equal to, which means it will check if LHS is not equal to RHS. If LHS is not equal to RHS, then you get the answer as 1. But if it is equal, you get 0. This is just like the opposite of this operator. This means not
Vice
equal to.
versa.
Yeah. So not whenever this condition turns out to be true for both the values that we give, you get the answer as 1. When the condition turns out to be false, then you get the answer as 0. Is this part clear?
Yes.
सक्षम, इज इट क्लियर? जब ये ट्रू होता है, ये कंडीशन जो है, ये कंडीशन होता है इक्वल टू नॉट इक्वल टू। अगर ये कंडीशन लाइक एलएचएस में एक वैल्यू है, आरएचएस में एक वैल्यू है, इफ दैट कंडीशन इज ट्रू यू गेट द वैल्यू एज 1, इफ द कंडीशन इज फॉल्स you get it as 0. This is very clear. It's like equal matlab 1, not equal matlab 0. This basically means not equal. If it is not equal, then you get 1 because that condition is true for this operator. And if it is equal to, then you get it as 0. Next, you have something called as AND operator. AND operator is something like A into B means, what do you want to say, Tribhuvan? I didn't get you. Okay, moving on. If you wanna say, then say. I'll come back and see. And operator. Okay. Ha, very good. You are right. So and operator is like that and truth table that we saw, which means that you have to check for both the statements. If both the statements are true, then only it will be 1. If at least one statement is true, then it will be false. Okay, or if at least if one statement is true, one statement is false, it is going to be false. Okay, so for this operator and operator, both the condition has to be true. Okay, this is and operator. For or operator, at least one condition has to be true. That means if I have two conditions here, at least one condition has to be true here. Or operator, at least one condition has to be true, then it will be true. True means 1, false means 0. So the output will be, if the condition evaluates to true, then you get the output as 1. If the condition evaluates to false, you get the output as 0. Okay, so you have to check that. This is this nothing but not. This exclamation mark means not, which means it just checks if not 20, not to 10 or something like that. Okay, if in this case not 20, not 20, the output will be 0 because it's not 20, so it's going to be false. So you use it accordingly in your codes. It's just important to know the logic behind it. Now I will ask you one by one, you guys answer these questions. Okay, now tell, what is 10 and then 5?
0.
Why?
Both are not true.
How do you say that it is not true?
Wait.
10 is a true, 10 is true, right? 5 is also true. Both are some defined values and they are true, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sorry. Yes, sir.
Yashna,
Sorry, it's true. Both are true.
Yashna,
Yeah,
before the question, can you please explain that and from there once more? I
sure.
didn't get it.
Huh. So and means you need to check the conditions on both the sides. Suppose you have LHS and then you have RHS. If both LHS and RHS are evaluating to true, okay, remember that. If both LHS and RHS are evaluating to true, then only this condition is going to be true. True means the output is going to be 1. If at least one becomes false, like if LHS evaluates to false, okay, then this will be 0. That's it. It will not check the second part. Suppose I'm using LHS and RHS. If suppose both these conditions are true, my output is 1. Both are true, so output is true. But if at least if one condition, that is LHS, at least becomes false, then my answer will be false. And when my answer is false, I get the answer as 0. Suppose this is true and this is false. What will be my output?
0.
Very good. What if both are false?
0.
Very good. I hope this is clear now, right? So this is fine. Now talking about OR operator. OR operator needs at least one condition to be true. That's all. Suppose both are true, then also it is true. But if both are false, then only it will evaluate to false. Suppose my LH is true and RHS is false, then it will evaluate to true. It will just check. It just needs at least one element or one condition to be true. Okay. What if my LHS is false and RHS is true? What will be my output?
True.
Very good. What if both are false?
False.
Very good. That's all. Okay. That's all. This is like not. You suppose not 20. That is whether it is not 20. Like no, it's not. Example, you basically use these things in a loop, like while A is not 20, you do these statements. Not 20 means your answer will be 0. It's like no, whether it is 20 or not. Okay. Part clear? Usually, but when I use this in loop, you will understand it more clearly. For example, I want a loop where I'm saying, or if I say if A not 20, which means it will check if A is 20 or not. Okay. If A is not 20, then only all the statements inside the if loop will execute. If statement will execute. Is this now clear? Whenever it
Yeah,
is not
it's clear.
20, it's gonna be true. If it is 20, then this is gonna be false. Okay. If A is 20, then it's gonna be false. I hope this is clear for everyone. Now answer these questions. Now this is 0 because it is like didn't have a leg or a tail. So answer this question. Both are true values. So what will be the answer?
1.
Yeah. What will be the answer for this?
One.
Yashna, just a second. In the second question, tan and n5,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
How do you know that both the values are true?
Same question.
You just check if it's some real value. It's some real value which makes sense, right?
Okay, all right.
Also it's some value that makes sense, right? So at least one is true. So is this 1 or 0?
1. It's 1.
One.
Because it's
One.
R.
Yashna,
Yeah.
can you give example for 0 for 10 ampersand ampersand 5?
Oh, I didn't get you. 0 for
Second one.
this one.
Yes.
Example for that. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose I give 10 and 0. What will be this output? Oh,
1.
it's here. Yeah, it's gonna be not 1, it's gonna be 0. Because if I have 0, this means false. Okay, remember that if I have 0 or 1, it is gonna be false, true or false. So here I have false, here I have true. I have some value that is true, I have some value that is false. So if I have used AND operator, then what will be my output? False or true?
False.
Yeah, that's all. So if at least one thing gets into false, then it's gonna be false. For example, here 0 is false, so this will be false. Okay, I guess this is the answer for this. Now you will get to know about this. Now answer this question.
Can you use except 0?
Except 0 will come down. See, I have more examples in the below part, so you will understand it more clearly. So this part is not used usually. In this form, it is used. Okay, so we'll come here. First, now answer this question.
0.
Who said that? See, whenever you have this kind of questions, you try to evaluate properly. Put not, whether phi equal to phi true or false.
True.
So I have 1 here, right? So true. Here I have false, right? Whether not 10. So it is asking not 10. Not 10 is who said true, false. This is true. Okay, so this is some real value or something like that. Now when you solve these questions, now you'll understand it more clearly. Now tell me these questions. This will make everything clear to you guys. Answer these one by one. Check both the condition. You have one condition in the left hand side, you have one condition.
Zero.
0.
0. Are you
First one
sure?
is 0. Yes.
Yeah,
First one
yeah.
is 0. Second one is 1.
Why is it 0?
Because the second one is false. 6 is less than 6 is false.
This is 60.
Oh, sorry. It's true.
Very good.
It's
So
true
I
then.
guess you guys got confused. I wrote 0 very
Yeah. Yeah.
So no problem. This concept is clear, right? Here both the statements are true. 6 is less than 60 and 5 is less than 60, right? I mean 6. So this is going to be true, right? So this is how this AND operator comes into picture, you know. This is how you use it. You have one condition in the left hand side, you have one condition in the right hand side. If both are true, you get true. If one is false, you get false. Okay. Now answer this question.
It's true.
One.
One.
It's true.
1. Correct. How did you evaluate that, guys? You just checked this, right? Then it was true. Because at least one has to be true for our operator. So you just need to check one. Here, if it's true, then it's true. If this evaluates to false, check this. If this is true, it's true. If this also evaluates to false, it's false. That's it. Now, this is your work to do. Solve and post the answers. Post the answers in the chat box.
Okay.
No checking in the GDB. Just do it whatever you know.
How many minutes we have?
1 minute. Remember the data type I also have given. Int I have given. Okay. I want answers from new people now. Try to
Can you
solve.
show the screen?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'll post this in the chat box. I need who's this Ramesh? I need all the answers together. I need you to tell x1, x2, x3, x4 all together. Solve everything. Okay. I guess many of you have answered the question, so we will check if you guys are correct. Wow. Yeah, Saksham, very good. I like your attempt. Um, hope you're understanding whatever I'm teaching. Now we'll come back to this thing. Now you guys tell me how you guys calculated x1. I guess x1 is pretty simple, right? X1 was pretty simple.
Yes.
It was just 8 into 3, which was
Into
24, right? What was x2? What did you guys get as x2? This was 8
2.
divided by
2.
3. Good. Saksham, why did you get it as 2.6? Why did you get it as 2.6? You have to note that this is integer. Only if it is float, the floating point decimal points will be printed. If I give this as int, only the integer part get printed, not the float part. Is this clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now tell me what was this? 8 percentage 3. 8 percentage 3 means the remainder of it. Like guys, you divide 8 by 3. You have 3 here, you have 8 here. 3 twos are 6. 8 minus 6 is what? 2. And you have 2 in the remainder, right? You have 2 in the remainder, right? So the answer will be 2. Basically, this percentage means the remainder. You divide it by 3 and check. Whatever the remainder you get is the answer. Is this part clear? Is it
Can you
clear?
explain again x3?
See, do you know division? You know what is remainder, what is quotient, what is divisor, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you divide 3, suppose just look at my cursor. You have 3 here, you have 8 inside, right? How do you
Yeah.
divide? You do 3 into 2 is equal to 6. That is how you divide, right? So you wrote 2 in the quotient, 6 in the inside the division part. then you subtract 8 and 6, right?
Yes.
And then
It
you
will
get
2.
something as a remainder. That was 2.
2.
So that number is the answer, 2. Whatever remainder
Okay.
you
Okay. I understand.
uh,
Okay.
now,
Okay.
how many of you could solve this? What
X4 is 0.
8 and it was 8 and plus and
3.
3. हाँ, तो इसका आंसर what did you guys get? 0. Why?
No, 1. It's 1. Okay. It's true. Both are
1.
true values.
Both are true. They are truth values, so you get it as 1. Okay. So is this all this clear? I'll upload the notes in the docs, but is this clear? Like whatever operators we learned today, addition, subtraction, multiplication, the BODMAS rule that you need to remember, and the what is this, and or not equal to, all this is clear, right? Please tell last one, please. Okay, देखो शिशा ये सक्षम सक्षम basically and yeah, so I hope you understood this. अगर तुम्हें ये चीज समझ में आए तो this is nothing, like basically here in and you see LHS and RHS. तो LHS में क्या है देखता है, RHS में मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में क्या है देखेगा, और फिर राइट हैंड साइड में अगर दोनों कुछ ट्रू वैल्यूज हैं तो ये ट्रू आएगा। अगर एटलीस्ट एक गलत आया तो इसका वैल्यू गलत आएगा। मतलब अगर दोनों गलत आया तब भी गलत होगा, अगर एक गलत हुआ तब भी गलत होगा, बट जब दोनों करेक्ट वैल्यू होगा तभी ये ट्रू होगा। तो इधर मैंने एंड लिखा है, ये कोई 8 और 3 इट मेक सेंस टू यू राइट, 8 एंड 3 कुछ सेंस बनता है ना, मैंने ऐसे नहीं लिखा है ना एंड कुछ कुछ नहीं लिखा है ना, टू एट डॉलर एंड ऐसे नहीं लिखा है ना, 8 and 3 make sense to you, right? Are they real values? Are they real values? Yeah, they are real values, right? I hope you said yes. What was this yes for? देखो 8 and 3 make sense to you, right? तो ये दोनों रियल वैल्यूज हुआ, कोई मतलब ये रियल इंटीजर्स है, मतलब ये इंटीजर्स और कुछ रियल वैल्यूज है विच मेक सेंस, राइट? तो बोथ दीज स्टेटमेंट्स आर ट्रू, both these numbers are true values, so the answer will be true and true will be true only. Okay, इसीलिए मेरा आंसर है 1। जब भी मेरा जब भी मेरा मतलब ट्रू होगा तब मेरा आंसर 1 होगा, जब भी मेरा फॉल्स होगा तब मेरा आंसर 0 होगा। ये ठीक है? हाँ, तो ये समझ में आया कैसे 1 मिला मुझे, एंड को समझ में आया अच्छे से? ओके, तो एनी अदर डाउट इन ऑपरेटर्स? Any other doubts? You can ask now. We can. What? I didn't get you. Mallikarjun, come again.
उसके
No, by
background
mistake, unmuted. It's fine. We understood well.
Anyone else having any doubts in this part, operator part? कुछ भी doubt है? When's the last for what? The activities. If you have no doubts, then we can go to the next topic. Okay.
आज का क्लास खत्म हो गया था।
खत्म हो गया?
EVS.
It's too long.